Hello and welcome. I'm Sharif and I'm the owner of the paper roasting coffee branch at etmek. And today we are going to show you how you can brew your coffee with the simple equipment at your home without knowing the whole professional things going on behind the bar, and you can still enjoy your coffee at home. Firstly, I will explain to you what equipment do you need to brew your coffee at home. Usually you need a coffee first of all, obviously, and you need the SAHA brewing equipment like V60, the server and the kettle that you can easily brew your coffee. And you can buy a normal filter from your supermarket in your neighborhood and you're done. After that, it's just water and coffee and you're good to go. So for our coffee, we need a certain amount of water and certain amount of coffee. For the water and the coffee, there is a ratio going on that I'm gonna explain it in a simple way. For each person, if you wanna have a perfect ratio, you can consider it as a 15 grams of coffee beans and 2,500 grams for water to produce like approximately 230 to 240 milliliter of coffee. This is going to be for each person, and if you are 2% or 3%, you can simply double it, but you should make sure that your V60 or equipment has a capacity to do so. So in here, I already grind some coffee beans, which from this is the same. So we're gonna pour 15 grams of coffee beans, which is grinded. The grind size is actually medium to coarse, so you can easily grind it with your machine in your home or your hand grinder, doesn't matter. You can see the size of the portion or the size of the grammage of the coffee that we have in here with this equipment. And I'm gonna pour the exact same amount of water that I mentioned earlier in here for you to see, and then do some preparation, and we go for the next part, which is brewing. It's 250 milliliters of water, coffee, V60, and the server, and the kettle. For your coffee, for your brewing actually, you have this kind of filter, depends on your equipment. If it's V60, this filter is gonna work, but if it goes to different kind of brewing like Chemex or AeroPress or Siphon or anything else, there are some certain filters that you can choose and use. But for this filter, there is a one line in here that you can flip it like this and open this filter like this. So you can put it in here. I suggest you to make sure your filter is washed before you're brewing, because if you don't wash your paper and filter, there is some acidity taste that's gonna affect your coffee. Just one additional information for you, but this is how we do it normally in the coffee shop. So you can easily wash your filter with the hot water before the starting brewing, and you can throw the water out. So just like this, simply you can wash your filter once. And also this technique helps to make your server warm and hot. So when you're brewing your coffee doesn't get cold instantly because of the cold server. So now the only thing that we need is coffee and water. But if you have a scale at your home, you can do it like more professional. But this is back of my mind to do it, so unconsciously I have to do it. 15 grams of coffee, you can simply add. Shake your V60 a little bit to have a one stable and flat surface on your coffee. We have the water, the hot water. The temperature of your water depends on your coffee or your roasting profile, but it's going to be like so professional talking. But you can boil your water to 100 degree and let it to cool down for like 4 or 5 minutes, and after that you will get the like good temperature for brewing. So for first step, we need to pour double size of our coffee beans from water. I mean, for example, if you have 15 grams of water, coffee, we need to pour 30 milliliter of water and let the coffee to bloom for 10 seconds. You can start counting your time and let the coffee to relieve and remove the gas from the coffee beans for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, you can start pouring again normally and smoothly. After 100 milliliter of water, you can give it a rest for another 10 seconds, and you can start pouring another 100 milliliters. And we're gonna leave it for 10 seconds more. And after that, the rest of the water, it belongs to our coffee, which will be served. The whole process should take around 3 minutes or 4 minutes, depends on how fast you are, obviously, but the brewing part should be done in 2 or 3 minutes, and after that you can simply enjoy your coffee.
İyi bir kahve sence nedir? What is the most beautiful coffee for you?
The best coffee that I can suggest you is geisha, a Panama geisha actually, and it's kind of really expensive to buy, or it's a bit hard to find, and especially the roasties is really important. But if you're looking for a really tasty and aromatic coffee bean, I strongly suggest you to go with the Panama geisha, which hopefully it was my competition series as well, the competition series beans as well. And you can also find it in here in our shop or any other branches at Paper. Exactly after 3 minutes, our brewing is done. Before serving in your cups, you should stir it like this because of the different extraction that made from coffee. It's better for you to stir it at least 10 times. And you can simply just pour it in your glass and enjoy.